Hello everyone, it's System, and this is Rustic Waters. Hope everyone is well, have an amazing day. I myself truly just one really good day, and yeah, we're just going to, I guess, push forward and just get things done. In between episodes, I did not do much. I did a little bit more processing, so I got a little bit of the iron smelted up, a little bit of the copper. I did a little bit more wood as well, and then I did a little more of the sand, dirt, and gravel in the sluice. And then I just let these run for a bit. So, I mean, they just went through most of their stuff. These ones here, this actual strainer, the dense one, gives us money. So we actually have 15 bucks there, which is nice, which is pretty cool. A bunch of these rat pelts that I saw we could use for leather, which is pretty neat. And just bits and bobs, man. This thing just gives you some really random stuff. And this one already broke. So it already went through the entire strainer. I'm going to have to make a new one, but I don't need it right this second. But it's producing a lot of stuff really easily where you don't have to do anything. Also set them down one lower because that's all that matters really. I mean, it's a little more out of the way than I had it before. And I guess the other thing I did, notice that it's nighttime. So if you actually look over there, the moon's over there. I set the world, I actually used a creative command to make it so it stays night forever. And that way it always looks dark and murky underwater, which is the way I want it and the way it should look at the bottom of the ocean, right? So it was the only way to really deal with it with the shaders, and I'm actually quite happy with it. I'll probably leave it like this. I may turn off the clouds, but outside of that, I think it looks good. So I'm just going to leave it this way. So that is pretty much everything I did. Oh, I did one more thing. I made this thing. It's called a mechanical toolbox. It multi-blocks with these. So you can see here we have the tabs, right? But now we have this new side section. And it said in the quest line, when a tool breaks, if you have a tool inside this thing, it automatically replaces it. And I won't know until I actually break one. So I have a fresh wooden knife over here, then another one over here. So when it breaks, in theory, if it does what I think it does, it's going to move it over here and replace it to any of these that are kind of connected to it. So pretty cool, pretty awesome, and useful either way. Even if it just holds the stuff, I'm fine with that, to be honest. That way I don't have to, keep looking in random chests for it. We do have a quest reward here. And I was looking at the rewards and I was thinking about what to get. And at first I was like, man, steel axe, that'd be awesome. But honestly, the only thing worth getting is the 5 gil. And I'll show you why right here. You go down here, go to gil trades. We can get 32 iron for 5 bucks. Not that I'm going to get this, but money-wise, this is your best bet. Because I can make 10 steel axes, 10 iron axes for the price of that one steel axe. It's just not worth it, right? Same as the hoppers. We can get more hoppers as well. So that is the thing. So what we're going to do is probably work towards this quest right here. It's going to give us a key, which is going to make it so we can unlock these locks and actually create a new section to our base without having to mess with water, right? So we could technically build onto our base right now, but then we have to, do the whole water thing, clear things out, probably drop sand, clear out the area, get it all encased and all that jazz, right? But we don't have to worry about that because, without sponges, it's going to be a lot of work. So anyway, that is definitely a thing, so I do want to get to that, and I already have a couple things queued up here that I want to get, so let's go ahead and actually break this puppy. Let's do that. First quest we're going to do is actually upgrade our furnace. It's going to be this one right here, the copper furnace. Let's grab that. There you go. Probably have a quest done. Oh, I went too quick. There you go. There you go. And we can actually make a bunch of different furnaces, so there's copper, iron, silver, gold, prismarine. And they all have different little effects here. The copper is just 20% faster. Then we could upgrade it further if we want to. The silver is 40% faster, so it's much better. But the best one's actually prismarine, because it's 40% faster and can smelt 2 items at once. So that'll be the one I kind of go for. I'm not sure what the actual recipe on it is, though. Prismarine furnace, right there. Need to go to cold. Oh, you need to take it up the levels. So you need to go to copper, the iron, the silver. Maybe we'll look at that after. Maybe in a little bit. I think we actually have the resources. Yeah, we actually do, I think. I just need to get everything smelted up. But anyway, let's go ahead and toss this puppy down right there. There you go. Go ahead and throw that in there. Probably grab ourselves some mini charcoals. Fill that up. It has 2 slots, which is really helpful. And then it also has another good thing with it as well. So let's grab our gold and maybe our silver. There we go. If we're going to do this thing later on. Let's do that. And you'll see here it has 2 slots here. So it'll smelt all the silver first and put it in this one. And then it'll smelt all the gold and put it in this one. So it can handle 2 stacks at once, basically. But it only smelt one thing at a time. But it's still a really good furnace, just all around. Anyway, let's go ahead and drop that off. Drop that off. And go ahead and grab a reward. Some mini charcoal, man. I want to try this one out, too. So I don't know what this is all about. So let's read it. Tired of running to the water hole for each bucket of purified water? A funnel will automatically siphon water from the tank above it and fill empty buckets sitting in an attached chest. You can hopper the buckets from the chest into purified water. Gold bucket can smelt 4 buckets of water, purified water at once. Oh, that's nice. Actually, right there. So, this is like automatic bucketing, it sounds like. Maybe we'll try that out. What is the recipe here? Grab you. Can I actually go back to the other thing? Yeah, I want to grab that too. There we go. Looks like it's just a bunch of iron, so we'll try this out here. I don't even know what mod this is from. What is it from? Fluid funnel. I've never used this one before. Grab you. Let's make 2 buckets. That looks good. Grab ourselves a funnel. Grab ourselves a tank. There you go. And it said something about a chest, so we'll grab that. And then we're probably going to need that bucket. That's going to give us as a reward. So I'll grab you. This is just a bucket that can hold 4 buckets of liquid. So really useful there. Let's grab our chest. Let's keep it near the water because it's probably where we'd want it. Then it'd probably be that. Then the funnel. Then the tank, right? So something like that. There you go. And then I guess in theory, if I put this a little higher, I could hopper out of the bottom of this chest and put it into a furnace. That's the way it was kind of making it sound there. And just do it that way. And then automatic purified water. But even if I could just do 4 at once, that's awesome. So in theory, I should be able to do this because I'm just talking right now. So I can't actually go into these, which is a little weird. I'm actually curious too. Grab a piece of wood here for a second. I want to look at the top of that thing. Actually, can I do it right here? Can I do this? I gotta grab 4 buckets. There we go. I'm actually curious how much this thing holds. That's 11 right there. So it might be 10 and 1. I'm guessing. Oh, I just made a mess. Don't do that. So it holds 10 buckets and then 1 bucket in the hopper itself. Okay. And then in theory, actually, this is the same liquid. So I put that in there. Yeah, just going to fill that up. Then I got to take this over here and then in theory smelt this all at once and just get 4 buckets of purified water. So that's actually really useful. I'm not going to bother with the automation with the furnace right now because we don't need purified water in that large mass yet. But that is still really useful. I mean, just bam, bucket, done. Cool. So that's neat. That's neat. Okay, that's cool. I was not sure exactly what that thing was. So next we're going to do here is probably this one. Just get it done. Rhinestone. Rhinestone should be pretty easy. Let's go grab you. We're going to need a couple of flint, which I happen to have right there. That looks good. And this thing is just used for, well, grinding things down. It's from EP2, and it's been in tons of packs, and it's used a lot. So, yeah, I'm quite used to this thing. Grab some tripwire hooks. Here we go. Got a grindstone, and it looked like we're going to get the crank that you need for it. Just right there. There you go. And we'll just pop this puppy down like here and here. And if we go into grindstone and go to use on it, the main use of this thing is just grind things down to the powders, basically. But sometimes there's some other recipes here as well. Usually there's a bone meal one, for instance, to get a little extra bone meal, I think. Maybe it's not here. Yeah, there's one right here. There you go. Because otherwise you only get 3, but with the grindstone you get 4. Makes it go a little further. And stuff like that, right? Everything else is just looking like dust, so nothing too special. But if we need dust for anything, like you will later on, you'll need Certus dust for sure. And if we don't have a machine to do it, this is the easy way to do it, basically. I'll just show you how it works real quick, because it is super simple. Let's do that. Sweet. Pop you in here. It didn't really show me what I needed for right away. So we'll just go ahead and just do one. You just right click it until it's done. There you go. Pulverized copper, just like that. And then if you want to, you can smelt it back up. I know that's pointless, but I was just showing you how it worked. Anyway, here you go. And we got 2 more quests here. This one is a pipette. Pipette's going to be used to remove add fluid from artisan tables. I know what this is. There's one from forestry that's the same thing. Basically, it's for partial buckets. So you have under like a full bucket. It'll be able to pull it out, basically. So I think I already have some smelted up glass here. Let's go ahead and grab that. There we go. Let's see if we can make a pipette. We'll need some panes. I'll just do that manually, I guess. Why do panes have to take 6 panes of glass? It just seems so wasteful. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab you. Awesome. And I can't really demonstrate this right now. Just be assured that if there was less than a full bucket of liquid in here and I wanted to grab it, I could just use this. And it would just grab it all. It would just kind of grab all the partial buckets. So it's kind of it's the main use for it. It's good for, say, if you're using 1 liquid in here and then all of a sudden you need to use a second, you just use the pipette, get the liquid out without having to waste it. Anyway, let's grab our treasure chest. Let's grab you. Ooh, a bronze pickaxe. That's really nice. And an iron hammer. That should be a 3x3 miner, so that's really good. Another empire shield and a cabbage seed. when we actually get the crops. And better food. That is actually really good. We get some good stuff there. Go ahead and drop that off. There you go. And what's going on here? Let's get that out of here. There we go. Get off my screen. There we go. Next thing we need is a pump. Where there are no infinite water machines available at this stage of the game, you can use the water pump to help in your automations. Place it right above a body of water and use a lever to give it a redstone signal. It will fill adjacent tanks. That actually sounds pretty good. That's going to take some lead. Tempered glass. In-world crafting with single compressed sand. Let's try this out. Okay. This sounds a little weird. Grab, I guess, all of it, because I just did. There you go. Then we need to compress that, so it's probably just 3x3 of it. So we just do that right there. That looks good. Awesome. Grab ourselves a flinted steel, hopefully. Oh. Let's put a wear glass so we don't do that anymore. There you go. It'd be lighter on the ground, and then throw this in. There we go. And then that should turn into that tempered glass. So that handles that part of it. There we go. I think we got everything now. So let's go ahead and see if we can actually grab this water pump. Do that. And it sounds like it just needs to be beside water. So would I put it like right here? Like where would I put this realistically? Let's just break that for a second. Get that out of the way. Sweet. Why can't I get out? What is going on here? All of a sudden I can't get out anymore? What? I don't understand. Why'd the water level change? Did I mess up my water level? Is that what happened? It is too. I totally messed up everything. I'm gonna have to fix this water here. Because I don't like that at all. That is actually quite miserable. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab our pump. And is that going to get water in it? That's what it sounded like to me. It said place next to water. What the heck is this thing? Oh, it said redstone signal, didn't it? So let's try with redstone signal, because that may make a little more sense. When you run into these little mods that you never know, you just don't know. It's just it's all confusing, man. Is that pulling water? Is that really just that slow? Yeah, it's turning. You can actually see it turning. So it is doing its thing. It's grabbing water. It just doesn't seem to do it very quickly. So it's like a toggle on and off. So it's not like something you have to toggle again and again and again. It just keeps pulling water. Then you'd have to have a way to pull this out of here into something. And that'd give you your infinite water. So that makes sense, right? So basically I would have something go from here to the funnel. And then the funnel would go into buckets. And the buckets would go into a furnace. So if you want to automate the whole thing, that's kind of the string you would have to do. We just don't actually have any piping yet. So I don't know how much this holds either. So I guess we'll find out in time. But it seems like it holds a fair amount. I can see the water level going up really slow. Ever so slowly. So it isn't very quick at all. But it is doing a thing. So that is pretty cool. Pretty awesome. And we're going to get a fluid dial. That is cool. And isn't that from Embers? Is that going to work on this, I wonder? Let's try this. Let's go here. Say I put that on there. Yeah, there's this thing can actually hold 10 buckets. That's pretty cool. And then I could take this right here for now. And then just toss, whatchamacallit on it. I want to toss the lever on the side of it, I guess, because that'd be the only way we could do it right now. So that's cool. And then I want my prismarine because I don't want to waste it. So there you go. So that makes sense, but we'll find out a really useful setup for it in time. For right now, it's just doing its thing, right? So I can just turn it on, fill up the water, and then, I mean, I could just grab water anyway, but it's there. Anyway. I want to fix this, though. This is driving me crazy. There we go. I fixed my water. Everything's right in the world. And we should be done our quest. And what do we need to do here? Oh, we got to get some coral. It's important that you overcome any hesitation to venture into the water. Get your feet wet right now, collecting some of the coral from the ocean floor. For being so brave, you will receive your first hub expansion controller key. A heck key. Taken by completing the quest. Tabs noted with key. One-time use, blah, blah, blah. So basically, we need to go outside and try not to die in the process. So let's drop some stuff off and go for a swim, I guess. That is basically what we're doing here. I don't know if we have like anything to make it so we mine underwater faster. I don't know if we have anything like that or not. But right now, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Guess we don't need most of the stuff on us. That'd be good. Yeah, let's drop all that stuff off. And just risk it, man. We just gotta risk it. Head out into the water. Once this go down the bottom, we need to watch our water pretty closely and try to get some of the different colored corals. So that is definitely a thing. Let's see here. What is this here? What is this stuff? What are you? Oh, creeper vines. Okay, that's actually a whatchamacallit. That is from Subnautica. Creeper vines, actually. So I think it was like silicon or something like that. So I don't know if we got them all or not, but I'm probably gonna head back up now because I'm getting a little stressed out. Here we go. Hopefully we get one of every color. I think we got the quest down, so I think we're okay. And that was actually a pretty successful little trip there. It is pretty dark down here, but in time we'll have night vision, so you'll be able to see a little better. But yeah, it's a little panicky either way. So we go in here now. We can actually claim this. Let's grab that. And we got, what are all these corals for? Just dyes? Looks like it. What is this one for? Oh, this one can actually be used as slime balls or lubricant. What's the lubricant for? I have no idea. It doesn't have a use. Oh, it has a use here. Huh, we'll look at that in a bit. So anyway, we got the key now. Let's go ahead and actually try out the key. So which way do I want to go? Guess it doesn't matter. Let's head this way. I think we just right click it on. And boom, just like that. That is crazy how fast it makes that. But now we have another large area. It's actually taller than the central area too. So yeah, we just got a big giant expansion here. And free torches, a big giant room, nice little area, and I can move stuff into here. And actually a cool hallway as well. That's actually really neat how that works. It didn't even cause any lag at all whatsoever. It's like instant. Now that I've been outside too, I really want to go to that ship. I want to see what's on it. Anyway. And okay, now that we have our new expansion, I think I'm actually going to risk it and go try to head over to that ship. We do have this Bully's Brew, so I think we're going to go ahead and use this thing. I saw that we could actually make this thing too, but we need this thing called a turbo tube, and it says drops from a rocket squid. And I did in between episodes see a red squid, but I haven't seen many of them. I saw like one group of them, and there was like 4, and I never messed with them or anything. I just saw them and said, hey, red squid. And I wonder if they blow up, but I don't know. So I guess we'll find out in time. Also, I made some more strainers, so let's go ahead and get them going, because these were totally broken. I just want them to keep getting us items, so that's pretty cool. Oh, we got 6 more bucks, man. We're getting rich. So hopefully before long, we'll be able to make a better swimsuit. But for right now, this is what we have. I brought our tin reinforced bow with our prismarine arrows. And I think we find some more of those arrows in here. Yeah, we got another 40 already out of this, so we've got a good amount of the actual arrows, so that is pretty sweet. I need to keep track of which way we're going to. It's this way, right? So when I go down, this is what I'll do, actually. Let's go to the center right here. Let's hit J. Let's go to waypoints. Let's add a new waypoint here. Let's call this home. There we go. Awesome. And now that'll be like a glowing beam in the sky, so I know which way to head back to. But anyway, let's go in here. Let's go ahead and drink this puppy. There we go. And we only have 5 minutes, so we can't spend a ton of time. But we can, float along. See if we see anything along the bottom as we go. I'm actually curious about these things right here. These, like, little eyeball-looking things. They were like acid things in Subnautica, something like that. What are they here? Acid mushrooms. Oh, they're going to be used for batteries, just like Subnautica. Oh, cool. That's actually really cool. So I think it's this way. We'll just kind of keep heading in this direction. I can get lost really easy, so I don't want to be too crazy. I'm actually curious, too. Is this going to mine only one at a time? It may mine a 3x3 on actual stone. That actually seemed to go pretty quick, too. So we got some stone right here. Oh, there's the ship. So this is, what is this? No, that's sand. I would need to test it on actual stone to see if it's an actual 3x3 miner. I'm actually curious, too, if I dig down into the sand underneath the, underneath the shore, I should be able to make a pocket of air pretty easy, which would be pretty useful, I think. But let's go check out the ship. Yeah, we might be able to mine down there. I don't know how long it is, how far down it is to bedrock, but you never know. So we got some dispensers. Let's grab a couple of those at least. I don't know if we'll grab them all. It goes down further. Okay. Nothing too interesting yet. What is this stuff? What is this? Oh, I found a room. A coral reef. There we go. Oh, we got a room here. Is this air? Nope. A compass. A map. Don't know what the map's for. Is it just like a blank map? Yeah, there's nothing on it. It's not very useful of a map. Anyway, might as well grab some of these books over here. Actually, I might be able to test this now. No, it's only -1. Okay, that's unfortunate. Anyway, we'll grab that. There we go. Might as well take the bed too. And let's go check the lower floors. Let's grab some more of this stuff too, because we don't have any of that. Oh, that just did mine. Yeah, that does do a 3x3 mine. Just needs to be the right kind of stuff, basically. Okay, so how are we doing on time? We still have 3 minutes. We don't have a ton of time. I did not bring my stone with me, which is totally derpy. But anyway, too late now. Looks like we can dig out the stone really quick here. Because it jammed in really odd. Ooh, some actual resources. And a pocket of air here. That's interesting. I should have brought a shovel. Doesn't look like there's a lot down here. I want to clear out this area, though, like the parts of the ship. Yeah, we got another, like, door here. There might be stuff in here. Oh, we just got a block of emerald. Here we go, some bread. It's actually not that bad of a little trip. Now that I'm finding some stuff here. Is that a block of iron? Yeah, I'll take that, too. Take that. There we go. And, I mean, this is already a successful little trip here. I mean, we didn't get a lot, but it was all stuff that we need, right? Early in the pack, we need these materials. And that is the easy way to get it. So that is actually pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else here, though. That looks like it. How much time we have? We have 2 minutes. What's going on here? Don't think we need any more dispensers or anything. How much time do we have? I'm all panicky now. There was another thing over here, wasn't there? Was it this way? I don't know. It was this way or maybe this way? I saw a light. I can't really push it too far because we'll end up dying. So, oh no. Where is my marker? I think it's this way. It's not showing it properly. There's our base there. Okay. Oh, okay. Usually you see a big giant beam of light, but I'm seeing like a black line instead of my beam because of the shaders, I think. But I just went in the wrong way 2 times. So that's something. Yeah, I actually see it there. Yeah, I see something there. There's like lava blocks or magma blocks. Lava blocks, blocky blocks. I have a minute. I don't know if I'm going to be able to check this right now. I'm actually really interested, though. Is there anything I can see over here without actually going there? I mean, I could head back later. Not seeing a lot. I see glass and stuff. There might be something underneath that. Huh. Okay, I have to head home. So anyway, we got a little trip. We got a little bit of stuff. We did get a little bit of resources. And at least I got outside of the ship, right? So early on, this is going to be really stressful. Like, even right now, I'm getting cold and stuff, too. So, we weren't even outside that long, and we're starting to get chilly, and we get much more cold. We're going to start taking damage, so that's definitely a thing. And I don't know if I'm going to make it home or not. I wonder, too, if you, like, took off your armor right before you die, would you die? You know what I mean? Or would you just live? You know what I mean? Not live. Sorry, that didn't make any sense at all. If you took off your armor right before you die, would it still take the damage? That's actually what I'm curious. If it, like, does it to anything that's in your inventory, we're fine. We got plenty of time. But it may not work like that. So, anyway. It may just do everything in your inventory and just damage it like that. So that was actually pretty peaceful. That wasn't too bad, babe. Come here, fish. Just a few fish. There you go. Might as well grab some fish while we're out. Get a little bit of protein, because we don't have a lot of that yet. And, yeah, successful little voyage. So, that is actually pretty cool. Can I ever find the way inside this thing again? I need to mark it with a different block. So, we didn't get anything really immediately useful, but we did get some stuff, so it was a worthwhile trip. I'm going to go ahead and make this, though. We have to go ahead and make a campfire. It was for a quest, so we're going to get that one done really quickly. And I think this thing was in RL Craft, but we just never used it in our playthrough. But it just heats you up. So I just used lava instead. So if I can find lava, I'll end up using that instead. But for right now, I mean, this will at least heat us up a little bit if we do get really cold. So yeah, I don't think it's like it's seasons or anything like that. We don't really need to worry about that. So I'm going to hide this thing for right now so I don't see that beam of light behind me. But that handles that quest. That was super simple. So let's go ahead and get that done. Go ahead and see what we get for reward here. A Fun to Steal and Bully's Brew. So that's cool. We just used one of those, and we got another one. That's awesome. I need to find those nitro squids, basically, so we can make those really easy. That'd be not too bad at all if we can get them, because it's just leaves for the most part. So, yeah, maybe at some point we see them around. We got a shark out there, too. He's being a jerk. What's this shark doing? Come here, Sharky. I haven't really tried this bow out much yet, so. Let's see here. There we go. Oh, he's beefy. There you go. Sweet. Let's go back inside, make sure we're safe. And he gave me spider eyes? Oh, what kind of squid are these? Let's see a second. Are these fancy squids? Oh, these are the red squids. Okay. Why does everything drop turds? It doesn't make any sense. So do they? Yeah, they don't give us ink sacs though. I actually need ink sacs right now for a quest. So, oh, I think I just got one. No, I got some kind of other bizarre ink sac. Let's jump in the oxygen for a second. There we go. Awesome. And maybe get that last one. I really don't want to waste arrows on these guys. But these are the things we need to be able to make that that stuff I was just talking about. Just happened to be by chance. That is pretty cool. There you go. It's hard to tell. Maybe I thought some of the other ones that were around were regular squids. Because I do need to find some regular ink sacs. So what is this for though? Nitro ink sac. Probably should be doing this right here. Oh, it's going to be used for making better fins later on. Okay, cool. Neat stuff either way. Let's go ahead and toss that stuff inside. And look at the next quest here. So the next quest I was looking at was down here. It's one for a magma shard. And I knew from the symbol that it's the same thing we did in RL craft. We had to make this to make the heaters. And we should be able to make those from breaking the magma blocks. And we have some of those around our base. And yeah, there's like one right down there, I think. So that was one of those things I was looking at over by the ship. And we have one right here. So we may try to swim down there really quickly and see if we can make it. Should not be too bad. Oh, is that a regular squid? If that's a regular squid, I'm actually doing that first. I want to make my wallet, man. give me an ink sac. Did you give me one? Ah, we got it. Sweet. So we can do that quest as well. Maybe I'll just dip for some air. And then we'll just go down and do the both at the same time. I just need to figure out which way it is now. Because I'm not really sure. It's not there. Not there. It's so murky down here, man. The water is just so murky. It's over that way. That one seems far, though. That one seems close. So maybe we'll head towards this one. Here we go. And just kind of gun it there and gun back. So we should just have to break the mag blocks. And they should drop these little shards for us. And then I think we have to turn those back to magma blocks. That's the way it works. Oddly. But we'll see how it works. At least that's how it worked in our RL craft. So maybe it'll work this with that way here. Maybe it won't. Also, the mining doesn't seem very slow under the water, I have to say. Yeah, like, look at that. Just instant. So I don't know if that's the tools or just the way it is. Yeah, we got one of the shards. There we go. I'd like to get more of them. That's definitely a thing. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, we got some of them. Cool. And maybe one more. And maybe one more. Then we're going to run back to the ship. Because I'm probably already going to take a couple ticks of air damage. We really need to get our next wetsuit. Once we have our next wetsuit, we'll be much better off. Be able to spend more than like 5 seconds out of the water before we take damage. Because that's what it seems like right now. But honestly, this is just like what it was in Subnautica. Like, you just took damage right away. And I guess you didn't have a lot of oxygen, I should say, right away. But anyway, that is cool. We got that stuff. We got that jazz. We got another quest done. Out of these options, I'm definitely going to take this one. How much durability do I have? 1861? Yeah, we'll take the diamond knife because we don't even have the ability to get diamonds yet. Then I can take that and put that at the table. And that'll last a long time. So that'll be really useful. Let's go ahead and check this out here. Undergarments. Yeah, we already knew about that. I guess I know about that from RL Craft. But anyway, we'll cover it when we need to. Soul Sand and Magma Blocks have the ability to suck and expel. Does this have... This must have a mod in here doing this. Because this is 112. The Soul Sand and Magma Block elevators weren't a thing in 112. So they must have a mod adding this. Yeah, it makes it sound like it's adding the elevators. That's actually really cool. Because I don't usually do that because I usually play modded. And most modded stuff is, like I said, 112. How do we make a magma block, though? Magma. Check that out. Here we go. We're going to need single compressed gravel. That should be pretty easy. Let's go in here. I think I moved everything into here, right? Yeah, let's go grab you. Let's go ahead and compress down a gravel really quick. That is not how you do that at all, system. There you go. Let's grab you. Let's pull you out. And see if we can make one of these really easy. That looks good. Cool. And it looked like we were going to get some soul sand as a reward. Sweet. And in theory, we won't be able to do glass chutes, but we should be able to set up an elevator really easily down to the floor of the water, right? Or the floor of the ocean. So way I would do this in theory, maybe like one right here. There you go. And maybe like one right here. There you go. Oh, I'm going to have to grab that. Let's get ourselves a fresh breath of water or air. I don't want to breathe water. And then this one's going to pull us down, right? So the magma block pull us down. Then 2 in front of that, I'm going to want the soul sand, I think. Just try to get these going right away. Because if I have a way to coming down here, I could dig into... oh, that pulled me down, all right. Dig into the ground and set up a little mining system, right? Yeah, look at that. We're getting our bubbles, and it's 112. Oh, that's so awesome. That is cool. Oh, I have it one off. I don't have it centered, but that works. I can fix that. We can work with that. Cool. Let's get a fresh breath of air and see how fast we can get up and down here. This is actually really useful. Let's see here. I never get to use this stuff, man. Yeah, that's so cool. That's so awesome. You vanilla guys are going, yeah, man, you don't even know what you're doing. Yeah, it's because I never get to do this stuff. That is cool. That is actually really awesome. I love that. I think I have this like one off though, so let's see if we can get it. I think it's here. Oh no, I'm gonna break it if I do that. Oh, that got a junky. Will I get my crystal back at least? Yes, I actually think I got more. That's actually funny. So as long as this one's lined up, I'm fine. Yeah, we're lined up. Then I'll have to go back down, set the last one, and then we'll have an elevator to the bottom of the ocean, basically, where we can set up a little mining system, which will work out really well. I just need to make another compressed gravel, because I totally derped that. There we go. Grab you. That looks good. And make one more of these puppies. That looks good. Awesome. Although it's going to be slow to get down this time, I guess. But I think we can work with that, right? So that is the one that's pushing up. This one should be pushing down. It should be 2 forward of this one. Just so I get it in the right spot this time and don't derp it up. So I definitely derped it up. Yeah, it'll be this one right here. There we go. Don't push me. There we go. And awesome. This is actually really cool. Oh man, that'll make getting around to the bottom of the ocean so much easier. That is totally awesome. Okay, apparently I forgot to hit record, but I went ahead and made this here. This is the wallet. So we had the ink sac, just need a couple of the woven cotton, and then you get this item here that you can open up, and you can actually put your money into it. And we actually have 25 bucks, man. We're rich. We're rich. You can actually combine your money up. It was really weird how I had to do it. I wanted to make a $5 bill, right? Because I had, a whole bunch of $1. We call them loonies in Canada because they're $1 coins, and the $2 are toonies. Definitely a thing. It actually looks like this too, oddly enough. It has the silver outside, and then it's gold in the center. That's a toonie, man, a Canadian toonie. It does not have that face though. I wish it did. But to combine it was really weird. I thought you'd be able to just combine like 5 $1, but it wouldn't let me do that. I had to do it some roundabout way. It was right here. I had to make $2 coins to combine that with a $1. Like I don't know why they have the crafting set like that, but that's how it is. And you combine your money. And the cool thing about it, when it's in the wallet, one, it keeps it all in one place, right? Doesn't matter what kind of money it is. But when I go in here, if I want to spend it, you can see there the detect is actually lit up. So it actually sees it in the wallet and counts the money in there, and you don't have to do anything with it or any kind of changing of your money. It just sees you have the money, right? So it is pretty cool. Yeah, it even detects the $10. So it must know I have 2 $5 in there and just can grab that, and I could buy a prismarine furnace if I wanted. So really cool and really awesome. But I think that's going to be all for this video. I think we're actually going to go ahead and wrap this one up here. So as always, guys, like this episode, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys next video. Later.